How's it going, everybody? Uncle Dave here. Man, I forgot to record my food again. I already ate most of it, but I had some heflin and beef, or drunken noodles. And it was like more beef with, I think it was beef with carrots, tofu, frozen tofu, carrots, frozen tofu. And I think there was something else. Beef, frozen tofu, carrots, some rice. Some like cabbage with little shrimps and like egg drop soup with some tripe. But man, I was I was talking to my coworkers again. Man, their family are like actively bringing each other down. That's like the opposite of what my family does, and that's how like the opposite of what every family should do. They're like, my coworker was talking about how. Well, one of them, they were talking about how his wife and the husband, they had like 3 kids. I think she had 2. The guy had 1. And the girl, and they're like in their late 20s, and they wanted to go clubbing. And she asked the husband. He's like, "No, I'm too old for that crap." So he stays home and watches the kids. That doesn't sound good. And then later on, she's like, I don't know, she needs money, and she's asking him for it. And he's like, "No, it's my money. I'm not gonna just give you money. You're like wasting it. I'm going clubbing and stuff." And she pulls a knife out and starts like chasing him. He runs as fast as he can. I run as fast as I can. And then, I mean, that was like, it's a good thing she didn't have a gun, or he'd be straight dead. And then you think that'd be bad, right? But the other coworkers, her family situation is even worse. Can you believe that? It's even worse. What's worse than like potential murder? Another potential murder. I don't understand their family. They were talking about how like the wife wants to get together, like fell in love with his friend, and so they try to like plot assassination, and so he was like taking his son to work, and then the front of the car, like the hood, like exploded. It didn't kill them, didn't hurt them, but because they were too stupid to know how to make any kind of explosive. But then it was like the husband was in the car, and then the son was with him because he was taking him to school. Like it just blows my mind what people do. And of course, all the damages, and then he doesn't report them because it's his wife and his friend. I don't know. And that's like that's just like not even like everything. That's like just the surface. The wife is like a slob, like all these cats and dogs, and then my coworker goes over there once for like dinner, and then there's like cat poop on the table while they're serving dinner. Like the whole house is filth. The wife or mother is like absolute crap. Doesn't take a shower. 200-300 pounds, all fat. The husband makes like, I don't know, like 200,000, and then they had to file bankruptcy because they don't know how to. They're bad with money. Don't just throw all their money away. Bought like 5 cars. I don't know why you even need 5 cars for like, I guess 3 people. But the wife doesn't even work. Only the husband works, and then their son works. And then so they have 5 cars, and then like 3 or 4 of them is getting repossessed. I don't know. And then they're so low on money. The son, 20-year-old son, pays his weight. You know, he pays like electricity, gas, water, phone bill. And so he finally, 20 years old, finally buys himself a car, his own car, $3,000 car. While he's at work, they take his car away and salvage it for like $200-$300. Like immediately after he bought it. Not only is this like a loss of money, that doesn't even matter to me. You took your son's car and salvaged it. Like what kind of messed up shit you steal from your own son and do that crap for while he was at work? He gets off work, his car is gone. And then now he's screwed because he has no transportation. I don't understand people like this. I don't understand. I don't know why the husband and wife or the husband stays, and then they have 2 daughters who are like being raised just as bad because it's the whole household is crap. And I don't know. And then the son is, he's capable, he's smart, but he's not wise. He's not wise at all. I mean, I was the same way. He just listens to his parents because he believes in them. But after this recent situation, losing his car and all this stuff, he finally wants to move out. It's It is the worst like living situation I've ever heard of. I didn't even dive that deep into it. I just hear things now and then, but like the daughter like wants attention, so she's like fake cutting herself, like scraping herself, and then the mother takes her to like 5 different therapists or doctors, whatever. I don't know, just throwing money away. What else do they do? They try to like get my coworker to sign stuff for them to like put their name on it so that they don't lose it, whatever, because everything's getting repossessed. They filing bankruptcy. I don't know. And then they got the mother involved to help sign on the new car. And if that car gets repossessed, the mother's or her mother's, the mother-in-law's gonna get in trouble because she signed. They begged her and got her to sign on the car, on the 4th or 5th car that they don't need. But only 2 of them work. And then the 2 daughters, I think, are still in school. But like, I don't know. They're all doing bad. I don't know. And then the son, he's got the dumbest girlfriend I've ever seen. Drop out high school, doesn't want a GED, no ID, no license, try to cash a fake check, doesn't work because they ask for ID, don't have ID. Go to 3 more banks, try to do the same thing, doesn't work. Try to take the boyfriend's actual check, try to cash it. No ID, you can't cash it. It's stupid. And then all the guys, she tries to break them out, and all the son can think of is his girlfriend's got nice tits. That's all that matters. That's all that really matters to guys when they're 20 years old. He's 20. That's all guys think about. But maybe, and then they convinced him to join the army when he was like he was like, I think like a manager of like Chipotle or something, making okay money, and then he got a job as like a apprentice electrician. Electricians make a lot of money, just not that first year, but they make a lot of money. But that first year, not a lot, and then that one day he only worked a half day because there wasn't a lot to do. So his girlfriend and mother convinced him to join the army because that one day he didn't make that much money, and that first year he's not gonna make that much money. And then he does it. He joins the army. I think. I don't know. I think he's taking the test, and then after you take the test, they'll see where you want. And then, no, he took the test, and he was so smart. He could have been an engineer in the army, but instead he chose infantry. The dumbest of the dumb people who can't even flip a burger at McDonald's. That's the people who join the infantry. At least that's my understanding. They're like the lowest paid people, but they become the highest paid if they're in the active war zone because of the like high death rate being in the active war zone. But that's only if you're in the war zone, which most of them are not going to be in. And then they're trying to convince them to get married, because when you get married, you get the extra pay bump. But it's like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I still think like there's a small chance that they actually want their son to go to a war zone and die and get like the life insurance policy. Because from what I heard, they didn't tell him about the life insurance policy. Because if he dies and like the life insurance policy pays out like $400,000 an hour. Or they actually, I looked it up, they changed it. It's now $500,000, $500,000 if they die. And some bad parents will send their kids to the military for that specific purpose. Literally want their own kid to die. It's terrible. I had like the opposite thing. I hate school. I was going to join the army because I hate school. My parents, well, they didn't want me to. They want me to go to college instead of the military, but I don't know. I ended up going to college. It's whatever. But I just can't believe there are families out there that are like this. It just blows my mind. They're actively backstabbing each other. So it's really just the wife that's like backstabbing her own children, her own husband, her own family. It's literally just the wife, but I don't know why the husband stayed. But now he's becoming like bad. It's like rubbing off on him. He's getting bad also. He was the one that like begged his mother to help co-sign that. I don't know. Oh, long video, but man, I just can't believe this stuff even goes on. Is this why poor people stay poor? Because this is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. All right, see y'all.